Then at the end of the extension cable, you're probably going to want to run some new two strips over here. Let's say we're going to want to put one on the fender, one underneath the bike, and one on the front pan. So you're going to need to get a Y adapter here, and then you're going to have to run the strips over here after you run your extension. So you can also see our zip tie kit that's saleable as well to zip tie all the cables together for this. But let's start. We're going to hook up one Y adapter right here to our output, just like this. We're going to hook up one puck strip right here in the front of the bike to run on the basket in the front fender here. Okay, we'll tuck that underneath the cables. Then we're going to get an extension cable and run up to another junction right here. We'll have another Y here where we can run two cables over there. So we would plug our extension cable. We'd zip tie that to our frame along this way and then up over our main post here for our bike seat. Now we have two different points we can run two different strips. So at this point, we can run one strip here, and we can run that strip if we wanted to inside the fender like this. Just simply run it through. That goes into the fender. You can remove your tire if you want to make it easier. But this has a nice effect of lighting up all the spokes as it moves around. You can see different lighting patterns. You could run on the outside or the top of the fender if you wanted. You can run your second strip along the bottom of your frame. This has a nice reflected output section so that it reflects off of the ground when you put your strip here. Like that, so that now you can see the bottom floor glowing different colors or whatever color you want to do. Okay? You can also run strips around your basket on the inside, like this, to light whatever you have in your basket. There's a nice highlight. Very visible because you don't see the LEDs directly. Your basket will reflect that. You can run it on the bottom of your basket here to reflect downwards. You can even loop it around and work it on the front of your bike for more safety and visibility. Again, this is all with the lights on, so you can see what this looks like during the day versus twilight and evening. It's going to be twice as bright and extremely impressive. So that's how you use the Y adapters and the LED tape to put on your bike. I suggest you use a few zip ties to hold your product hold your product down, and then go back and remove after you like it and you've permanently configured it, then remove the adhesive backing and secure it to your bike. So let's review how to use the system. 12 volts DC is very safe. It's not very hard at all. You can see here, you can measure what your battery voltage is. We've gone from 12.8 at the start of the program down to 12.6, just right here shooting the video. Again, if you see voltage around 11, you need to charge your battery. Switch the system off. Outside of your bag here, you can maintain your power switch like this. This back in. And this power switch will disconnect your batteries so you can turn things on and off. You also have the full functions of the remote control. Since it's so close, you don't have to extend the antenna. But you have your power on and off right here at position 6. You have your mode select as well if you want to go to different modes. You have your speed for different, or intensity select as far as transition speed here, when we're in a transition mode. We can have a very fast color transition. We can have, in solid color modes, you have intensity selection through 3 and 6, through 1 and 2, I'm sorry. And you can go to lower intensity. If you don't want to be so gregarious at night, and be so green, you can select that down. In your other intensity modes here, you have full white light. If you want to go to just white light in a particular situation, let's turn up to full intensity on white. You have as well transition modes. Let's turn up our speed here. So you can go to the fastest transition mode. And that's remote. Again, 6 turns this off if we want to just turn it off temporarily for that. You have your permanent power disconnect over here. If I want to have a cigarette lighter device, I can charge a It's my iPhone or whatever I want to use. I have 2 outputs for my bike bag, so I can run up to 2 inverters to have different colors running at the same time. And when I get home and I pull in on my bicycle, with my whole system set up right here, all I do at night is plug in my charger from the wall. You're going to plug that into the female kit in your bag right here. This is the female end right there. Plug this in, plug it in the wall, and then you're charging. You'll have a, when you plug this in, you'll see that your charge light turns right on. And you have your charging light right now. So just a few technical notes. If you have problems, if you reverse a connector, which you can possibly do by forcing it, normally the key, you're going to get into a very single color mode. Usually it's single green going on. This is an RGB LED system, so you're only powering up the green section versus your full color mode. If your remote control doesn't work, check your battery voltage. You probably have a low battery voltage on your main system. You need to maintain above that 12 volts to make everything work. If you have any other problems, you can always reach us at Unixsurplus.com or call us at 877-UNIX-123. We're happy to offer our LED-based EasyEL bike product. Safe cycling, you'll be visible at night. This is the best thing you can have for safety. So a few technical notes. If you reverse a cable connector, there's 2 things. You might have stepped an off pin, or you might have just completely reversed it. If you're stepped off a pin, just pull your connector out and replug it in the right way. That's when you're not going to have any connection. If you've actually reversed your connector and put it backwards, you'll see this single color mode where it's just lighting up blue and green. It's not lighting up the red. The other things too is if you have low battery voltage and your remote control starts working, it's probably not your remote control, it's probably your system battery. It needs to be over 12 volts for the wireless receiver to work. If you have any other technical questions, you can reach us at 877-UNIX-123 or Unixsurplus.com. I'm so proud of my team here at EasyEL and Unixsurplus for offering this product. A year ago, my brother was hit by a car on his bicycle in San Francisco. He had to have his elbow completely restructured and is just now recovering use of his right arm. It's very simple to get hit by a driver not looking. Products like this will make you completely visible during the daytime and nighttime. It's a great safety product, even more important, I think, than a helmet in preventing bicycle accidents. So that's our bicycle kit, and you can order this at Unixsurplus.com, EasyEL.com, or through any of our resellers. Thanks for looking.